Russian city of Kirov, a couple were driving down a highway when their dashcam caught footage of something pretty creepy. This video was submitted to me by Gregory P., who saw the clip on a local news station. Upon seeing what was captured, he immediately knew that the incident was anything but normal. As the couple drive down the road, they see this.
Що за була?
Там мужик на дороге стоял.
Out of nowhere, a mysterious silhouette shows up in front of the car. Its sudden appearance was startling enough that the woman driving swerved upon seeing it. While it may seem like someone was actually standing there, something about them has led viewers to believe that this figure was no person at all. Given that they, or it, doesn't flinch upon seeing the approaching vehicle, and also that they just manifest out of nowhere, it's believed that this was paranormal. Although it's hard to say for sure if that's so, at least it's certain that most viewers think something unexplainable was captured.
This is why you never camp alone. Jeff Kesela went camping alone to his favorite campsite somewhere in Oregon, US, and was never seen again, but he caught his final moments on camera.
The fucking third time I've been woken up by these goddamn noises. Yeah, you can hear it. It's up from that side. Sounds right outside the tent. There's someone right outside the fucking tent. That can't be. That's not a fucking animal. That's someone's messing around with the rocks out there. Jesus Christ. Hey, fucking leave me alone! What the fuck is going on out there?
He encounters a strange formation of sticks before seeing a tall figure in the woods, and the recording ends abruptly. Soon after, local rangers found his camera next to the formation of sticks, and the rest of his camping gear was recovered. But sadly, Jeff was never seen again.
They were staying in a lodge in the middle of nowhere when they see this. Late at night, a woman by the name Katie Rementer and her family were staying in a lodge at a small town in rural Maine, when suddenly through their window, a tall figure begins emerging from the dark, walking towards them. Katie explains that while staying in that small town, this man followed them back to the room from a restaurant and began to circle the room. As police arrive, the man is left alone as he eventually walks to his room, which is right next to hers. She's then told by staff he's not doing anything to be removed. Sleepless, the next morning she overhears a conversation next door where the man is visited by his family begging him to come back home since the man suffers from schizophrenia. This is why you shouldn't answer to random voices calling your name. User Melody Rose captured a horrifying moment while recording herself talk about a perfume. She's home alone when this happens.
Okay, first of all, why didn't anyone tell me that if you have yeah?
Melody responds to a voice calling her name. Then as she remembers she's all alone, she thinks it might be her cat and continues recording.
My bad. So I forgot. I didn't think about it. I'm home alone. And I thought someone called me and I'm home alone. Maybe it was my cat and she sounds like a human sometimes.
In the video, the sounds of someone breathing can be heard as another voice laughs and continues to speak to her. She explains she hopes it's her cat since she doesn't have Alexa or any idea as to what could have made those sounds. A man was being stalked for multiple days, but as he confronts it, this happens. A man by the name Josh explains that for multiple days now through his Ring camera, he's been seeing someone standing still in front of his house for several hours. Standing here. In the same spot.
You okay? Are you okay? Hey, buddy. Hello? Seriously, man, you're kind of creeping me out. Where are your parents at? Hello? Hello? Dude, seriously, hello?
Just in front of his house, a young boy in animal clothing can be seen wearing an animal mask.
Do your parents know you're out here? Hello?
Josh mentions that after the incident, he tracked the kid's house and talked to the parents, where he's told they're actively trying to help their troubled kid. But a day or so later, at around 6 a.m., it's still dark outside while Josh is leaving for work. He sees this.
Sorry, I can't get it clear. He's right there. Right there. Do you see him? Right there. Right there.
The silhouette of a boy can be seen standing in the dark, watching him. Josh has chosen to ignore it and not to call the police in order to help the family and not bring them any more trouble. She was in the woods with her dog when she hears this. A woman from Amsterdam named Maggie captured the unsettling screams of a man while out in the woods getting her dog ready for a photo shoot. The guttural screams of a man can be heard echoing nearby as Maggie's left in shock and tries to get a response, only to hear him again wailing. Maggie searched the area trying to find the source of the screams, but wasn't able to find anyone. Since no traces of an injured man could be found, was this mysterious voice some sort of creature or entity luring an unsuspecting victim into the woods? Let me know your thoughts.
This last video comes from someone who works the night shift at a department store inside a mall. For some reason, almost every night, strange noises are heard inside the store. Although the person who works there isn't sure what exactly is going on, a video of theirs has left viewers wondering if the store might be dealing with something paranormal. It's close to midnight, the employee is all alone, and the following is caught on camera. This is what was captured.
What's going on, guys? Making a video. It's been a couple days since I made the last one. I'm feeling good. That was... Yo! Hello? On? Jesus Christ, it was behind me.
Out of nowhere, a small silhouette of what appears to be a child stands right behind the employee. Now, because the video ends abruptly, it's hard to be sure if what was caught is actual paranormal evidence. But whether paranormal or not, there's no doubting that the sudden appearance of the small figure is creepy alone. As always, what are your thoughts on this? Paranormal or not?
Following video was taken 6 years ago by a man who lives alone somewhere in Russia. Late one night around 2:30 AM, something happened that left him completely shaken up. He was asleep at night when the sound of something terrifying woke him up. He says it's been going on every 2 weeks for the past 3 months, and it only happens at night. So on one night, he decides to record this. Take a look.
Пожалуйста, очередная долбежка в окно. Продолжается уже месяца 3. Примерно каждые 2 недели. Не знаю, так видно, не видно. Вот ты ебал я такие приколы.
Continuous banging can be heard on the window with enough force that it causes the panel against it to rattle, and we can see that when he moves the panel the sound of the knocking changes, which makes this seem more genuine. Whatever it is only happens at night and specifically in the dark. As you can see, the moment he turns the light on it stops, but there's never anyone at the window. A strange camera glitch also occurs when he tries to record it. After experiencing this for a few months, it eventually gets worse and makes its way inside his house. Late one night, he's woken up abruptly around 3:30 a.m. to something inside his bedroom. Watch closely.
Время 2:30 ночи. А мы только начинаем веселиться. Проснулся от стука. Из шкафа. А это одна сторона, левая дверца. Слегка приоткрывается и стучит. Не знаю, видно, не видно. Такая хуйня, ребята.
Banging can be heard coming from within the closet, and the door can be seen moving by itself. But as he opens it, there's no one there, except for all the hangers just moving on their own, as if something was touching them. Most likely he opened the window during one of these nights, and unknowingly allowed it into his home. But without further updates, we may never know.